meaning of success. Perfect one.
Yeah.
Because
I spoke about that recently as well, so it's a nice one to kind of rewind on.
Exactly, and I believe we're both a little bit successful in a way.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
having this is already another success.
Yeah, of course, if you put it on a scale, right?
Yeah.
You know, as we said before, we're in such a privileged position where for many that would be a success, right? What we're doing, we're doing our own thing. We have no pressure. We're not struggling financially. We can have a little bit of fun.
Yes.
We have the strength, power to do anything we want, right? And also, success is not only based on the materialistic things.
No.
Because the fact that we're here sat and we're doing this show, it requires some level of confidence.
Of course.
And that is also success, right? On a personal level.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I reckon you could say that we are relatively successful. At least we think we are. And that's all that matters, right?
And last time we recorded the little trial for 45 minutes, at this point I already was over like 3 times. I was laughing because I was stressed. And now, a simple little goal was to kind of conquer the little bit of a camera factor.
Yeah.
And I think we're there now, like we can sit here, talk, we can look in this on the camera, we can look at each other. It's a bit funny because it's a start, but it's a little success, and success is kind of determined by everyday little goals.
Yes.
For some people, success is just making your bed in the morning because they never do. And I think when you set yourself a list of A to Z, what you want to do throughout life, that's all, that's also a success.
Of course.
And every little success builds to another.
Yeah.
It goes down in a spiral, and as soon as you abuse one point because you're not bothered, because you have other priorities or just laziness, it affects the overall thing.
Yeah, you feel like failure, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, like talking about success, we covered a very interesting point last time we had a chat about it, and it's how success is a subjective factor, right? Yes. So success is not an objective thing. So if you think about it, a lot of people, I think they misunderstand what success actually is, right? Especially the younger generation, right? Because you're inspired by the entire social media. And what a lot of people perceive as a success is wealth, money, right? Cars, house, all these materialistic things, right? And yes, it is a success to a certain extent, but I think it's only if the person that really wants it, right? If there's a person that really wants these things and can achieve these things, yes, they are successful, right?
Yeah.
But now if you have an individual who achieved these things, but they actually never wanted it, it was inspired by expectations of others. Yeah. Right? So you see other people living that life. You feel like you need to live that life as well to be successful. You go for it. You achieve these things. That is not success, right? No. Because you haven't achieved what you truly desire. Yeah. And it's so much better. Like, you'll be a lot more successful person if you have simpler goals. If it's just having renting a house, having a family, right? Having a affordable car, right? If these are your goals, truly, that's what you want to live by, and you achieve these things, you will be successful. You'll be emotionally satisfied. Yes. Right? Yeah. So you'll be happy. Yeah. So the meaning of success, I think, you really need to figure out what it is that you want to do in life and chase it. And highlighting the fact that it's you. It's you. Yeah. Don't let others' opinions or expectations affect it too much. Yeah. Because if you do, you are not truly yourself. No. You're chasing someone else's dream. You may achieve someone else's dream. You might look successful in someone else's eyes. But deep down, you know you're not successful. No. And then and it just will come out at the end of the journey. You know? At the end of the journey, you've achieved whatever you wanted. The success on the paper, the success that your family put for you, the success of your friends, the success of social media. You might have it all. And well done if you do. But at the end of the day, you'll still see that something's missing, because we all have our own kind of destiny and our own end goal. And sometimes we start living lives that are not our own, but our close people or our role models. And then we achieve the success, let's say even wealth or a car.
And funny with cars is usually like a person that's not into cars will talk with a person that is into cars, and that person into cars is like, oh yeah, I love BMWs. So now this person wants a BMW, just to show. But he would be happy.
But he doesn't know why he wants it.
No, of course not.
And it's the same with life.
Yeah, and it's good to strive for it. Well, like fair play, you at least got a goal, but don't fully rely your life onto just that.
And do you know why would you want it? Right?
Yeah.
Just because someone else said so.
Exactly.
It doesn't mean you truly understand why you want it. Just because someone else said it's a good car.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean it's the car for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So
people watch people on the internet having millions, having good life, cars, girls, mansions, whatever, and they want exactly the same thing. But if you want to have a good career in 9 to 5, if you want to open a little local business, maybe you want to open a little local shop, corner shop, it might, because it will give you more time with your family, or you can work with your family. If you want to become a barber and have your own barber place, if you want to open a kebab and have a kebab shop, it won't bring you millions probably. But I think the most important thing about success is when you're striving for something, just always remind yourself that you're the best at it, and always strive for the best. And then when you become the best at the best version of yourself, then at least you achieve the little success of your own, which gives you so much more freedom in life and emotional uplift at the end. And no one should be criticizing you for what you do.
No, like it's weak, right?
Yeah, really.
Like if you're honest with yourself, just do what's truly honest to yourself, right? If you just want to, go for a walk every day, and live by the beach and live in a car, perfect, man. Just do it. I respect people like that.
Yeah. Simple life.
There's one thing I wanted to add on the topic of success, and I think there's one factor you really need to master if you really want to achieve the success, and it's self-respect.
Yes.
And what I mean by that is where most people fail to become successful at whatever goal they want to achieve, right, is when they sit down on the day, let's say they're laying in bed in the evening, and they're like, oh, tomorrow I want to go for a walk at 6 a.m. Yeah. And then they say, oh, I want to read a book at 10 a.m. They put those little goals in a day, and they wake up and they fail. Yeah. And they fail over and over and over again. Yeah. And now you lose self-respect, but also you just don't trust yourself. No. Right? And that discipline is gone. Yeah. You need discipline for success. Yeah. At the end of the day, because you can't stop halfway through the ladder. But imagine how embarrassing that is, right? Imagine being that person. Well, you said you're that person, right? But imagine being you, right? Imagine being that person. It's long sometimes, yeah. Imagine being that person who plans all these amazing goals and tasks they want to do, right? Okay. And they fail at every single one. Yeah, just turned into Imagine they're like, you're just a pure failure. You're lazy. Okay. Right? Thank you. How does it feel? Tell me about it, please. I'll tell you what, it depends on what I do in the day. If I wake up in the morning and I plan to go gym at let's say 11 because I've got a day off, and at 10:59, my boys shouting, they're like, listen, a new version of Warzone come out. How many times I have this opportunity to play with my boys? But gym's open 24/7, don't worry about the gym. But I don't think that's a bad thing what you just said. Because I think imagine, right, if you have a plan, right? Yeah. Plans never go to plan, right? Let's start with that. They never go to plan, right? Know. But you have a plan, and if there's another opportunity, which in this moment that you receive it, you value more, that's fine. Yeah. Right? That's you. But it's only when, let's say you want to go to the gym in the morning, and then your boys say that new version of Call of Duty just came out, right? And I don't really care about Call of Duty, right? I really want to go to the gym. But then you do it anyway for the laziness reasons, right? That's bad. I'll call it a rest day then, and I'll just go tomorrow. No, but the thing is, I think it's in my life how it goes is it depends on what's after the day, right? So it depends on how the day is sorted out. So if, let's say I do agree with myself the day before that I am going gym 12, and then at 12 I don't go. But let's say after 2 p.m. I have nothing else planned, and I still don't go. So that same scenario, boys shout me, boys shout me. They say, "Oh, come on, Warzone, come on, Call of Duty," and I'm looking at this. I'm like, okay, I'll be free at 2 because I got gym.
And I just say, oh, okay, screw the gym. I just hop on Call of Duty. And then for the whole day, I'm just gaming. Mm-hmm. Then I will feel bad next day.
Yeah.
Because I could have just went gym. Guys will still be playing. Like, we will be playing till 9 p.m, believe me. So I should have just went gym, come back at 2 p.m. or 1 p.m, whatever. The gym doesn't have to take that long. Mm-hmm. And then I'll hop on COD with them. Do you know what I mean? And I've just now ticked that one more box of my day. I've planned it. I've done it. I've fulfilled what I said yesterday. Mm-hmm. And brings me motivation. And with good, another, right? Yeah, because with another day, I'll be like, okay, I've went to the gym 3 days now. Mm-hmm. Why would I stop today?
Yeah.
Same as with smoking, for example. Oh, I didn't smoke for 2 days, 3 days. I can't smoke. Usually when people don't smoke one day, they're like, well, I've heard it so many times. I've had friends not smoking one day and all of a sudden they're like, I haven't smoked for 24 hours. Might as well have a cigarette to celebrate.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I think slightly different topic. It's more addiction. Yeah. Slightly different.
Yeah. But I mean, addiction...
But it's still in your control.
Yeah, and you beat addiction by being disciplined.
Of course.
So it's same in this situation. When you're disciplined, you achieve your little success, you know, throughout the day.
Yeah.
So yeah, it happens a lot because as you say, I don't... It's weird to say, but if you don't do what you said, how stupid it is to disrespect yourself, your own word. That's
the worst thing.
Yeah.
You know, you respect everyone else around, but you can't respect yourself.
Yeah, where you should be the priority.
The only person you should trust, you can't trust.
Yeah. So who you trust? Nobody. And then everything else just kind of collapses, you know? Mm-hmm. You start, every day you start with you. You wake up.
But imagine how great that feeling is when you plan the day ahead or month ahead or year ahead, whatever it is, right? You plan something and you know you're going to do it. Mm-hmm. Imagine how good it feels to be able to trust yourself.
Yeah.
Imagine being the opposite side where, you know, whatever you plan, you're not going to do it anyway. Why you're wasting your time on planning?
Oh,
right?
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, because I don't do that, but I'm with you.
You've planned. You were talking about planning a gym session, and then
I don't plan the whole.
And then I try to plan like 20 tasks in a day.
Yeah, exactly. You're nuts with it, to be fair.
But it's different, right? Everyone's different, and I think you have to start somewhere. And I think starting with one task, getting it done over a long period of time, being consistent, and adding more. Just making sure these tasks that you put onto your list are the tasks you really care about. Yeah,
but I think it's also you're a little bit more pre-planned because you have no choice. Mm-hmm. Because the nature of your job, you're self-employed, is where you have to pre-plan your schedules.
Of course, yeah.
If you don't, if you disbalance your schedules at work, it disbalances your life. If you disbalance your life, it disbalances your work. Mm-hmm. And when you do that, you'll collapse. Yeah. Me, by working 9 to 5, and a lot of people, I think this is why we struggle. When we work 9 to 5, we're sheeps kind of thing. And I don't like to call myself that, you know. But when you have rules to follow and you're just a follower. Mm-hmm. But when you're actually taking your life in your own hands and you have to pre-plan it, you're leading.
Okay.
And if you can't lead yourself, you'll never be able to lead anyone else.
Yeah.
And that's also what success is about, you know. You got to lead yourself into a success. You have to think of your ways to achieve your success. You have to think of your success and lead that way towards it and strive for it.
Yeah. So I think we can wrap up that topic realistically.
I think so.
But I think the outcome is...
Do you.
Yeah.
Be you. And any outside source shouldn't influence you.
Yeah.
Like, for example, this shouldn't influence us, you know. If friends going to turn around and be like, yeah, you two are idiots. They'll be like, okay, we'll be the first talk show of idiots out there, and I'm happy about it, you know, because we're doing us.
So do you, and just respect yourself when 100%. You do it, right? Don't let yourself down. Mm-hmm. Don't lie to yourself, and just do it.
Yeah,
just get it done, and you'll be successful.
For the next episode, I think we need to get like a little timer to kind of analyze how long we spend on the topic.
Been talking. Yeah, but see, that's what I mean. That's what I was saying. When you have to do something to learn something.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. There's a quote, and it was by Theo, right? And he has a nice quote, but he says, nothing changes if nothing changes.
And it's simple.
Simple quote.
I love simple. I love
the quote.
Yeah, but it's true.
Because you have to change something
to then change something.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. So we had to do this in order to do this. Right?
And if you change something and it never changes, then it shouldn't be changed.
Yeah.
Technically. Yeah, but I like it. It's a simple quote.
But it's straight to the point.
Yeah, exactly. Cool.
Yeah.
For how long was that then? Yeah, it's good though.